Moving on to other news now, let's cross to our correspondent in Tanzania, Isaac Lukando, where voter registration for South Africans is currently taking place. A very good morning to you, Lukando. Thank you so much for joining us. Do you want to paint a picture for us about what's happening and just set the scene for us for this voter registration drive?
Well, not much happening here. I'm standing outside the South African High Commission in Dar es Salaam, downtown Dar es Salaam. Not much happening in terms of walk-ins that the officials here at the High Commission had expected in these 2 days. Of course, voter registration online began yesterday, on Friday. It's expected to continue today and tomorrow. But since on Saturday and Sunday is the official weekend in Tanzania, they expected maybe there could be some walk-ins. But we've been here since early in the morning. Voter registration began at 8 in the morning and is expected to continue until 5. But there haven't been any walk-ins. What officials are telling us is that there is a way to scan. As you can see on my left, there is a poster with a QR code which you can scan and get access to the voter registration portal where you can put in your details. And most people are actually doing this from home. And also another reason why you don't have as many people showing up, in fact there haven't been any people showing up today, is because there has been a bit of a response since yesterday. The Electoral Commission in South Africa tells us that 40 people were able to register from Tanzania yesterday. But we also told by officials here in Tanzania that a lot of South Africans live in the northern city of Arusha. So the likelihood of seeing walk-ins is probably very minimal at this point.
Could the low turnout be attributed to the fact that Tanzanians are taking advantage of the recently launched online registration system?
Well, absolutely. This is what the officials here are telling us. They told us that they have some social media handles where they engage with South Africans living in Tanzania, and there are not many that are actually on those social media handles. And given the numbers that responded yesterday, it seems like a lot of them are taking advantage of the online registration. And of course, this must be taken in context because Tanzania doesn't seem to have a lot of South Africans living here, although their impact is quite big, as compared to, say, Zambia, where yesterday there was a report of about 96 individuals that registered, and places like Kenya where 73 people registered. And most of the people are taking advantage of this online facility, which is making things easier as opposed to coming here physically.
Have you heard any issues or technical glitches with regards to the online voter registration system? Because in the past, well, at least in other countries, we've seen people complaining bitterly about that, the fact that they cannot access some of these, machinery.
Well, it seems like officials here are on top of things. We've grilled them with a lot of questions over the last half hour, and it seems like they haven't received any complaints thus far about the ease of getting into the portal and of registering. They haven't received any complaints so far, but rightly so. There have been complaints in the past, but it seems like things are going smoothly. The expectation is that once the exercise closes, we'll be able to know how many people actually registered here in Tanzania.